Simple egg curry. Add 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. 1 cup of onions. Sauté for a minute. 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Give a mix. 1/2 tablespoon of turmeric. Sauté for a minute and add all the spices. 1 tablespoon red chili powder. Salt to taste. 1/2 tablespoon of garam masala. Combine everything well. Now add eggs one at a time. Cook on low to medium flame. Cook for 10 to 15 minutes. Mix gently. Flip to the other side. Cook for another 5 minutes. If egg is cooked perfectly, then switch off the heat. Garnish with coriander. Simple egg curry is ready. Egg tikka masala curry recipe. Frying eggs with the basic masalas that gives the crispy texture and delicious flavor to the curry. Smoky flavor gives an additional flavor to the curry. Boil and a curry. Take enough water to boil the eggs. When the water started to boil, then add the eggs to the water. Slowly drop the eggs. Boil the eggs until the steam comes out. It going to take 10 to 12 minutes. Meanwhile, let's prepare for the curry. Taking 2 onions. 1 big onion is good enough. Cut into cubes. The flavor and texture of your egg curry depends on how you use them. For a chunky egg curry, they can be used chopped. This masala egg curry is prepared in an onion tomato gravy using whole spices like cinnamon and bay leaf, with the slowly cooked ground Indian spices added to the chopper for the finely chopped onions or coarsely chopped onions. To make an egg curry, most people use finely chopped or grated onions. Using chopped onions will yield a slightly chunky egg curry. You can use in any form you like. Finely chopped onions perfect for the tikka masala recipe. Eggs are steaming. Let's check out. Eggs are done. Now drain the water and let it cool down completely and peel skin off. Let's prepare the curry. Add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. 3 to 4 green cardamom pods. 5 to 6 black peppercorns. 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds. 1 small cinnamon stick. 1 bay leaf. Sauté for a minute and cook until the cumin seeds are started to splatter. Now add coarsely chopped onions. Sauté the onions for about 2 to 3 minutes. Cook until the onions are turned into golden brown color. Meanwhile, let's prepare the tomato puree. Take a blender jar and add all the required ingredients. Add 4 to 5 green chilies. 3 to 4 garlic pods. 1 big tomato cut into cubes and add 2 tablespoons of curd. You can make an egg curry in countless ways. Grind them into a fine puree. Tomato puree is ready. Onions are done. Now add tomato puree. Combine well. Cover with the lid and cook until all the raw smell is gone. Cook on medium heat. Check in between to stop sticking to the bottom. Mix well. Again, cover with the lid and cook until all the water in the tomatoes are absorbed. Open the lid and check the curry. Perfect texture of the curry. Now add all the spices. 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of red chili powder. Green chilies are also added. Salt adjust accordingly. 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, handful of dry fenugreek leaves, 1 tablespoon of garam masala. Combine everything well. Sauté the spices for 2 minutes. Cover with the lid and cook until all the raw smell goes off. Cook on medium heat. Check the curry. Give a mix. Add water to the blender jar for the remaining masala mixture. Combine well. If need, add more water to the curry. Total 1 cup of water is used. Cover with the lid and bring to rolling boil. Now take the boiled eggs and cut into half as shown in the video. A basic egg curry is made without any cream, cashews, or coconut milk. We Indians make most regular curries without any of those. Only for special curries I do add them. Here are some variations you can make to the egg curry. Cut the remaining eggs as shown. Take a pan and add 2 tablespoons of oil. Spread all over the pan. Add little spices to it: 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala, 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix all the spices. The heat should be on low heat. Now add eggs slowly. Subscribe my YouTube channel for more interesting videos. Just toss the pan to cook evenly and it stops sticking to the bottom of the pan. Now slowly flip to the other side and fry for another 1 to 2 minutes by tossing the pan. Eggs are perfectly fried. Now add eggs to the curry. Remove the lid and mix well. Perfect texture of the curry. If you want to add more water or cream, this is the perfect time. Slowly add the fried eggs to the curry along with the spices. Gently mix the curry without breaking the eggs. Cover with the lid and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Let the eggs blend with the spices. Check the curry. Perfect. Give a mix and switch off the heat. Boiled and a tikka masala is ready. Garnish with some cilantro. This egg curry also uses whole and ground Indian spices which are slowly cooked and simmered, and hence this curry tingles all the flavors as you take it in. Give some sonky flavor to the curry for the additional flavors to the recipe. Add few drops of ghee on top of the charcoal. Cover with the lid and let the curry absorb all the smoky flavor. Don't remove the lid until all the smoke is gone. Smoke is gone, remove the lid and serve. Delicious egg tikka masala curry recipe is ready. Serve with rice or roti. It goes with anything. Afghani egg curry. This dish looks so fancy, but the making is very simple and less time consuming. Yet the taste is just delicious. Take enough water to boil the eggs and add eggs to it. Cover with the lid and bring to rolling boil. Let's check the eggs. Eggs are done. Switch off the heat and let it cool down completely. Then peel the skin off. Take a medium-sized onion. Take out the skin and chop into thin slices. Onions are considered a basic ingredient or the foundation of Indian cooking and are used to make any gravy, curry, or salads. This flavor and aroma of onion transforms any ordinary dish into a mouth-watering and delicious one. Loosen the onions to fry evenly. Take a pan and add 2 tablespoons of oil. Add sliced onions. Sauté for a minute. 3 to 4 garlic pods and 1/2 inch of ginger. 6 to 7 green chilies. 1/2 cup of cashews. Mix and cook until the onions are translucent and the cashews become soft. Onions and cashews became soft. Switch off the heat and let it cool down completely and add it the blender jar. One-half cup of coriander. 1/2 cup of stems of spring onions. The stems of spring onions adds extra flavor to the dish and brings bright color to the curry. Masala paste is ready. Take a pan, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. Add 1/2 tablespoon of red chili and turmeric powder. Fry the masalas until the raw is gone. Don't burn the masala, put the heat on low flame. Now add boiled eggs to the masala and fry for about 2 to 3 minutes. Give it cut marks on top of the eggs as shown in the video. Do for remaining eggs too. Add it to the pan and roast until all the eggs are coated in the masala. Just toss the pan and fry until the outer shell of the eggs become golden brown and crispy in texture. They became crispy and nicely coated in the masala. Then switch off the heat. Take a saucepan to make a gravy. Add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 black cardamom, to black cloves, to green cardamom, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds and 3 to 4 black peppercorns. Sauté for a minute. Add curry leaves. Give a mix. Add masala paste, combine very well and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Add water to the blender jar for remaining masala paste. Mix well and add it to the gravy. 1 cup of curd. Combine well. Turmeric powder. Miss that clip. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin and coriander powder. Salt adjust accordingly. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Mix well. One tablespoon of garam masala. Add dry fenugreek leaves. Combine well. Add water if required at this point to adjust the consistency of the gravy. Add eggs to the gravy. Mix slowly. Let the eggs cook in the gravy for about 5 to 7 minutes. Cover with the lid and cook on low to medium heat. Check the gravy. Give a mix. Switch off the heat and serve hot. Enjoy delicious Afghani egg curry. Dry fish egg curry.
Take eggs. Add water to boil. Boil for 7 to 10 minutes. Take lemon-sized tamarind. Add water and soak for 20 minutes. Take a pan and heat up. Add dry fish nathalu. Dry roast until it changes the color. By dry roasting the fish, it removes all the bad smell and it turns crispy. Fish is turned into golden brown, then it is done. Let's prepare for the gravy using the same pan. Add 2 tablespoons of oil. Add onions. Sauté for 2 to 3 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Add 2 to 3 curry leaves. 1/2 tablespoon of turmeric and mix well. Let it cook for a minute. Now add 1 medium-sized tomato. Mix well. Cover with the lid and cook until the tomatoes are soft. Eggs are done, let it cool down and then remove the outer shell. Remove the lid and check the tomatoes. Mix well. Now add the spices. 1 tablespoon of salt. 1 and 1/2 tablespoon of red chili powder. 1 tablespoon of garam masala powder. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin powder. 1/2 teaspoon of coriander powder. Mix all the spices. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes. Add 1/4 cup of water. Mix well and cook. Squeeze the tamarind pulp and add to the gravy. Add 1 cup of water and mix well. Cover with the lid and bring to boil. Gravy is reached to boiling point. Now open the lid and mix it. Now add dry fish and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Add boiled eggs. Shallow fry the eggs on a pan if required. 1/2 teaspoon of fenugreek powder. Mix gently and let it cook for 5 minutes. Garnish with cilantro and serve.
Delicious dry fish egg curry recipe.